Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown Live. How are we doing tonight, Astra?
I'm doing pretty great, Plastic. How are you doing?
I'm feeling pretty eerie.
Woo! We're here in Pennsylvania, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. We got a blockbuster of a night here for you tonight.
Yeah, it's Boxing Day.
It's Boxing Day.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hope you had a great Christmas. This man didn't bring you any presents. He would be what, the Krampus of the group?
He's just one that just walks into the family, gets pissed drunk, and knocks you out with a stiff elbow.
You know what? I accept it.
Yeah, he's the drunk uncle of the family. And notice, Kevin Owens, Kassius Ohno.
That's always the same.
Greg Hamilton. So right now we have Kassius Ohno making his debut on SmackDown Live against a staple.
A staple?
A staple of SmackDown Live.
One could say he was a staple of Monday Night Raw before.
Well, now he's on SmackDown Live, baby. We got one, the only, Elias.
The second ever Intercontinental Champion. Something else. That's an accolade in and of itself.
Unfortunately, he lost it.
But he did hold it for a good month and a half, 2 months. No, well, more than that if you include the 7-month dark period.
Yeah, he had it for a while here, but, you know, he lost it in the first match. Return back.
Yeah.
You know, first pay-per-view match.
Yeah, to a man who cares nothing about that championship. But I'll shut up.
I am
I'll let Elias do his thing.
He's looking good.
He's looking good. He's always looking good. What are you talking about?
And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight.
He's gonna hold the wind in his fists.
Who wants
like
to
Avatar?
walk with Elias?
What? You know the last Airbender? The bald guy with the arrow?
I thought you were talking about Pocahontas Avatar.
I've been to Paris,
Like, wait,
I've
what?
been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa.
He's talking about
You
SmackDown
name it,
World Tour.
Elias
Yeah, there you
has
go.
been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it
You've
seems
been a little bit
everywhere I
everywhere,
go, no
Elias,
matter what I
and
do,
we
a
appreciate you
universal
for it.
truth follows me, and I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for.
Walk with Elias.
I said WWE stands
Come on, Astra.
for.
Walk with Elias.
Yeah, we're part of the chant.
Oh, look at us. We're a bunch of men.
We're a bunch of men. A bunch of manly men.
Not as manly
marking
men as
out
these
over
two.
a man with bandanas on his wrist.
Hey, man.
What?
It's all good. Oh,
Running big boot. Still couldn't take Kassius down. Kick to the gut can't take Elias down, but that elbow certainly can.
you got to be careful with Kassius Ohno. He is one man who will just knock you down to the mat. They're beautiful elbows, just back and forth, chops, strikes,
Chops.
Look at this.
The back and forth right now is unreal scoop slam from Kassius, and it's time to gloat, I guess.
Kassius Ohno has a lot to prove here tonight on SmackDown Live. This is his first debut. He is not going to go down without a fight here against Elias, opening the show in Pennsylvania for SmackDown Live after the chaos that happened on Raw. Let's just have some good old-fashioned fights.
This is a good old slobber knocker, as the former announcer would say.
Yeah, probably still says it now, but
Yeah, somewhere else.
less prestigious.
Means a lot less. But either way, Elias went for something there while Ohno was hung up in the ropes, and Ohno reversed it into just grabbing his skull and throwing him over his shoulders.
I don't know if that's a cravat, but
Maybe.
I think it's like a cravat suplex. I don't even know. Beautiful splash. Threw Elias down to the mat here. Kassius Ohno is doing incredible here now. Oh, but Elias snuck him into a pinfall. Ohno kicked out at 1.
Not even, as the referee didn't even make an effort to count.
That was a delayed count there, Astra. I will give you that 100% there. But Elias throwing Ohno back down to the mat. Beautiful knees. This is...
The knees we've grown to love and see from Elias. There we go. We see him one more time.
This is vicious.
This is absolutely vicious, as, of course, if you remember back to Elias versus AJ at WrestleMania, that match was intense, and Elias has a lot to prove to get himself back to the top of the pedestal.
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 There's a bed up there, and we want to get to that bed, and we want to take a nap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always want to take a nap, especially halfway through the show.
Oh, wow. Are you talking about real life or this? This is real life.
Real
what
life.
are we talking about?
Yeah.
Beautiful little powerbomb into a pin maneuver there from Elias, but Kassius Ohno still with the wherewithal to kick out of that. But so far, Elias has taken control of this match here with those vicious knees to the head.
He's like, oh no, you may have some good elbows, but my knees are sharp and pointy.
My knees are sharp and pointy. Yeah, yes indeed.
And I don't wear knee pads.
No. Oh, a little cravat neck breaker there from Kassius Ohno there.
Elbow drop.
There we go. Yes, your knees may be pointy, but I got some deadly elbows.
Look at
Just
that.
like that.
Just-
Vicious forearm.
Knocking Elias to the mat like he was a limp rag. I don't
There you
know.
go. Oh, vicious German suplex from Elias.
Folding Ohno in half. I think his knees touched his
Holy.
forehead. And he's a big man, so
There you go. Beautiful elbow from Elias. Throwing him into the corner, into the ropes. Nope, just bumping a little bit there. Just elbow to the top of the head from Kassius Ohno, knocking Elias down to the mat.
big chop. Now Irish whip to the ropes. And they just bump into each other.
Oh, stiff right hand from Elias. Let's see if he's able to get him down. Maybe go for that elbow drop. Who really knows what Elias is going to do here right now?
Beautiful backbreaker there, setting him up perfectly. Excuse me.
And he's saying, you want to see some elbows here, Ohno?
Here's an elbow right
There's
to
an
the
elbow.
chest.
Oh my God, that is beautiful.
So much momentum, he literally bounced off Ohno's chest and into the swinging neck breaker. I think that is what he's calling the drift away 2.0.
Either way, it secured him a very decisive victory in a quick, hard-fought match, Astra. That was so much action. I'm at a loss for words.
Absolutely. Both men putting on a fantastic show here, so it looks good on both. Even in losing, Kassius Ohno still going over pretty strong here tonight.
100%. But we move on to the second match of the evening. We have the big dog.
Roman Reigns. Oh God, I think he sounds more like a chihuahua now.
I'm not going to do a chihuahua. I don't even want to. Who we got? Roman Reigns. You know his opponent. He's limitless. But let's see if Roman Reigns with his pyro. Oof.
I feel like it gets bigger every week.
It might. But Roman Reigns is one that is known to defy all limits. So we'll have to wait and see what the limitless one, Keith Lee, is able to do against the big dog here. If he's going to be able to put the collar on him, put him down, put him in the kennel. I don't even know what analogy you want to use here.
Well, hopefully we don't put him down because that's inhumane. He's still in the prime of his life.
Is he though?
Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's only young. Anyway, Keith Lee does.
Young, dumb, and full of fun.
Oh, that's for sure. But Keith Lee, of course, everybody, let's welcome him down to the ring right now. Bask in his glory.
Hasn't had the best track record, but every single time Keith Lee is in that ring, he puts on one heck of a show and impresses everybody. Hence why he still gets the opportunities that he does. But he is
Absolutely.
he needs to pull off some pretty impressive wins here, Astra. Maybe that's why this match is happening here tonight, trying to get Keith Lee back into winning spirits.
It's very possible, as I don't believe Keith Lee has won a single match yet. Of course, he wasn't pinned specifically in that Fatal 4-Way, but he also didn't win it.
Keith Lee hasn't won a match. Roman Reigns hasn't lost a match.
Well, this is an interesting matchup then, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Somebody here could possibly break their track record. We'll have to wait and see what happens here as we get ready for this action here. Both men looking prime, looking ready inside the ring. Ring the bell and let's go. What do we got tonight?
What do we got
Slow
here?
start.
Very slow start. Both men just kind of staring each other down.
All right, boys.
All right.
Get your stuff in and let's get a fight going.
Get your egos in check and let's get this match going. Come on. Big clothesline here from Keith Lee, followed by another taunt to the crowd, and then a flatliner. I think flatliner? Is that what it's called? Flatline? Flatliner? I don't.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Not me. Oh,
Running clothesline can't take the big man down, but the second one does.
yeah, there you go. You got to do a little bit more to get Keith Lee down on his feet, but a beautiful stiff uppercut from Roman Reigns, knocking Keith Lee down over and over again here now, saying, "You're not going to break your record on me, Keith."
He picked him up the second time just to do the same move again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Insult to injury there.
100%. Now Keith Lee with a big reversal into a spike DDT.
Oh, it looked like Roman was going for some sort of wrestling takedown, possibly try to flat Keith Lee, get some damage done, but Keith Lee got him right into a DDT. Once more, a fair bit of back and forth action here in this match so far, but Keith Lee isn't able to get the momentum going that he needs.
Most certainly not. Belly-to-belly suplex there from Roman Reigns to the big man. Very impressive on the strength side of things.
Oh, 100%. Roman Reigns is one who's not afraid of showing off his incredible strength right there. A beautiful German suplex. Holy.
Holy indeed, my friend. As sweeping the legs.
Oh, what are you doing?
Keith Lee with the moonsault, the standing moonsault, the athleticism.
Referee, you need to start pinning here a little bit quicker. You are so slow in the draw here, and it's costing these superstars precious second lead to a victory.
Absolutely, that should have been a 2 count by my standards, but that referee took his sweet time to slide into position and then count the 1.
That he did.
Which, accidentally knocked down here by Keith Lee, and
Oh,
now
no.
over the top rope.
Keith.
A bit of poor timing there as Roman slid into the ring at the exact same second.
We know they're called high-risk maneuvers here, but you got to be careful.
Indeed, reversing a suplex here from Roman and turned it into a crossbody of sorts.
All of that weight of Keith Lee coming down on the chest of Roman Reigns. Gotta be vicious. What are you even thinking? Just a body slam.
Just a pure, raw power body slam into another one of those moonsaults, but the ropes! Kind of caught his ankles on the ropes there a little bit.
Yeah, gotta be careful there, Keith. You are a big man. A lot of your power comes from your legs. A lot of your maneuverability comes from your legs. I don't even know what just happened there. Roman Reigns to his feet from a frog splash.
Middle rope frog splash from Keith Lee, and Roman Reigns just shot to his feet.
What did we just see?
I have no idea. I'm slightly concerned. My God. Scooping Keith Lee up there with that spine buster. Very impressive show of athleticism here from Roman Reigns.
I expect nothing but beautiful leap elbow drop almost to the knee of Keith Lee. Roman Reigns has completely taken over this match here. Cocking the guns, calling for the Superman punch. Is this it for Keith Lee?
No, blocked and then
Beautiful.
spun around with a left hook. And the quick jab to the chin. Roman now in the corner. Keith Lee looking to capitalize here. Can he get it? Russian leg sweep. Beautiful maneuvers here from Keith Lee. What are we going to see here? Look for something big reversal from Reigns.
You got to keep your momentum going, Keith Lee. You cannot let Roman Reigns get an opportunity like this because he will just dominate the match.
He will indeed. He went for the Superman punch. You got lucky enough to block that. Can you keep it up?
I don't even know. Throwing him to the outside. He can't win if he's outside the ropes.
And now beautiful, throwing him over the top rope like he's a piece of paper, piece of garbage, piece of trash. Something.
Piece of paper, piece of garbage, piece of trash.
I don't know. Something. I was just trying to think of a nice word. Went for a belly-to-belly, reversed into a hip toss from Reigns.
Oh, no.
And now getting ready for one more time with that Superman punch.
Is this one going to connect here?
It does.
Oh, dear.
Roman may have just taken Keith Lee out of the picture for another matchup, as he's now setting up for that spear. The only thing is, can Keith Lee counter? No. And our replay team finally on the ball with this. Let's catch this in slow motion as we see Keith Lee get speared in half. And another angle here, Roman Reigns taking Lee to the mat.
Oh,
Reigns
man.
wasting valuable time. You need to go for that cover immediately here.
Very much a lot of time wasted there, but I think Keith Lee is out of it. And just like that, Roman Reigns continues his streak, and unfortunately, as does Keith Lee, as he's not able to get a victory under his belt.
That's for another week. Keith Lee looks like he's just sliding further and further down the power rankings, while Roman Reigns is climbing closer and closer to John Cena.
You can only imagine here, Astro, that it seems like Keith Lee probably won't be seen for another while until he gets another one of these opportunities thrown his way, which isn't good.
No, especially, you got to keep in mind, Vince McMahon, once he starts feeling like he's wasting opportunities on you, you're going to stop getting them at some point.
Yeah, it's... I don't know. It is what it is. Roman Reigns stands tall soon enough. He'll get his opportunity at the championship whenever he wants at this point, I assume.
I'm fairly certain he is either just behind or finally caught up to John Cena's win streak, so I can only imagine he should have an opportunity soon enough. But then again, Goldberg is 4-0 over on Monday Night Raw, and he is yet to have received an opportunity.
I mean, he had an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship,
but he's too busy playing Santa Claus.
I mean, you got to do it at some point. But now, our main event of the evening, Astro, we have Damaso Ciampa coming to the ring here once more, but we do not know who his opponent is.
So he just requested a match, or was he just given this match?
He was put in this match here. We don't really know what stipulations or what this match is leading for. As of right now, we just know this is the match, main event of the evening. Damaso Ciampa. I don't know what else.
Good to see this man still in the main event picture. I like to see it.
Yeah, but now we get to see
who is his opponent. Making a dynamic return to SmackDown.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Harper. The strange one, the bizarre one, whatever you want to call him. Luke Harper is back on SmackDown Live after a lackluster run in Series 1, but let's see what he is able to do now that he's back.
Absolutely. Couldn't get past The Undertaker, I believe it was in his last match. He couldn't get anywhere with that initial championship tournament. Very interesting to see what's going to happen here for Luke Harper. He's finally back.
He had a lot of impressive matches here, but he's had a lot of time to think and maybe train and change just a little bit, just enough to put him back in potentially the title picture.
I most certainly hope that he can work his way all the way to the top. If there's anyone in this roster right now that I think can defeat John Cena, it's this psychotic man right here.
I think the only thing that he needs to be the perfect picture is a really good Southern accent.
I agree completely.
Like, we all know he's a team player.
No, he's definitely a team player. As long as he can nail that accent, you know, I think he'll be all right.
I think so, but right off the bat, Damaso Ciampa coming at him with some stiff right hands, a fireman's carry, and taking down Ciampa. And now Luke Harper.
One quick uppercut doing what 3 of Damaso's strikes couldn't do to Harper.
Luke Harper is a big, powerful, strong man. Vicious.
Went for that running lariat right off the bat.
Yeah, that would have been vicious as Ciampa went for a lariat of his own, but a diving one, both missing in their own ways, raking the eyes. The referee is not seeing a thing. Terrible positioning.
Terrible positioning, but it also looks like Harper is right there to make his way all the way to the top here.
100% there, Astra, as right now he is taking down one of the contenders, I would assume, for the championship belt here. Vicious.
Just slamming Ciampa's head into the mat. Of course, that surgically repaired neck from Damaso Ciampa. That's a very scary thing to see.
At this point here now, the type of man that Luke Harper is, he just sees that as a target. He sees that as a weakness, and he's going to do whatever he can to exploit that. He doesn't care. He doesn't need to be nice.
Quick knee from Ciampa here. Big reversals. Knee to the gut, and now over with a beautiful Famouser, I believe is what that move is called. Never ever seen Ciampa do that move before, but it's interesting to see.
You gotta pull out some different maneuvers here.
He's breaking out the new moves so that he can take down the big man. He's going for it one more time. And again, same spot, different direction.
That's all that he needs to do. Going up to the middle rope here, an unusual place for Ciampa, as we got a beautiful leaping knee to Luke Harper's forehead here as Ciampa quickly regains control of this match here. Luke Harper once more looks like he might be sliding into his old ways here, Astra.
It does seem that way, doesn't it? As he just casually walks out of the way of a diving lariat. And again, Ciampa ducking under that lariat of Harper.
Oh, here you go. Cravat suplex. Taking a page out of Kassius Ohno's book right there.
Or maybe Ohno was taking a page out of Harper's book. Who knows?
Maybe knocking down the referee just with complete and utter disregard as Luke Harper is now watching Ciampa saying, come on, let's go.
I honestly don't think that Harper needs to have a sanctioned match here. I believe he wants this to go and get disgusting, as we see a beautiful sidewalk slam there from Luke Harper.
I feel like that would be right at home with Harper if he were allowed just free reigns to do whatever he wanted to do to his opponent, but I feel like they would need to agree to it as well.
100%. I don't think...
Oh!
Beautiful clothesline there from Champa, or Lariat, whatever you'd like to call it. But I don't believe that Champa would agree to such an extreme matchup right away. But then again, who knows? He is a little bit of the cycle.
Be something with... there you go, another famouser, but it needs to be something more history. Right now, Champa didn't even know who he was going against, so why would you agree to an Extreme Rules match or street fight or any sort of crazy stipulation here right now? As we get a lot more of just back and forth action here from these two. So far, very equal in their abilities here so far.
Beautiful
underhook suplex.
Underhook suplex, absolutely. And now Harper going straight in. Back to what I was going to say before, but the surgically repaired neck of Champa. Remember, both of Harper's finishing maneuvers are a running big boot and a discus clothesline. Either one of those can do some serious damage to Champa.
Literally both moves designed to take your freaking head off.
Indeed, so Champa has got to be very careful not to get hit by those, as Harper can just pull him out of nowhere. We've already seen him attempt that lariat twice tonight.
One of them which was right off the bat of the match. That would have been a terrible way for this to start for Champa, but a wonderful way for Luke Harper to return to SmackDown Live, just literally taking somebody's head off, going for the victory.
Taking a Goldberg squash match to an extreme.
Yeah.
There's that running big boot.
Oh, Champa.
Folding him in half.
100% as Harper stands tall up on top of those stairs, or the rings. But Champa coming right back with a leaping clothesline, sending Harper to the corner. I guess he wasn't fully prepared there. Champa saying, "I'm not done yet. Don't you dare count me out," as he starts choking Luke Harper in the corner.
Taste of your own medicine. The referee telling Champa to let him go there.
I honestly assume that Harper likes that. He wants that. He wants to see this come out of his opponent, and he likes it.
Well, certainly. Is he going for it? Went for that lariat one more time. Champa is just right on the bit for that lariat. Knows that exactly what he needs to do to avoid it. What's happening here?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
He's got Harper up on the middle rope here.
Setting him up for something. What are you at here?
A running knee on the apron. Ouch. Beautiful maneuver there from Champa.
What do you think there, Champa?
I thought he was going for a weapon there for a second.
Might have thought about it. Maybe we will see an Extreme Rules match between these two here at some point. But right now, we got to be careful.
Oh, Champa setting up for the running knee. Can he hit it?
Luke Harper ducking out of the way. Oh, vicious clothesline from Harper. That was beautiful. He pulled his head back, caught the legs of Champa, and now going for a beautiful submission maneuver. Just working on the neck of Champa.
Unfortunately, the referee called the rope break. Harper releasing immediately as well.
That he did. Very respectable here so far. Just pacing in the ring as Champa tears apart that table. Luke Harper biting at the bit though.
The running super kick as Champa kind of hitting his head off the edge of the table there.
That he is going for the suplex, or sorry, powerbomb position here. Bringing Champa over to that table.
Count of 3 from the referee. Oh, in the back of Ciampa's head on the edge of that table. One more time.
You do not want to see a count out here.
Count of 5.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Harper? You do not need to do this here right now, but he's going to do it anyway.
He's looking to prove a point, Plastic. He is back, and he is in for destruction. He doesn't care who his opponent is. He doesn't care about the history of their injuries. He just wants to decimate everyone in his path until he gets to that World Heavyweight Championship.
I really like this new and improved Luke Harper, who is not afraid to do anything. As now he needs to get Champa back into the ring and go for something here.
Count of 7 from the referee. Quick stomp to the thigh.
All right.
Another stomp to the shoulder.
Is he finally going to go for a pin here, or is he not done yet?
I don't think Harper has attempted a single pin in this match.
No.
One more time with that lariat. Oh my god.
Calling Champa to his feet. I don't even know if Champa is fully there.
I don't believe he is. That running big boot one more time, folding Champa in half.
Literally, look at the way that Champa hits the mat. He just crumples.
And now Harper taunting, saying, "Get to your feet, little man. I'm about to take your head off."
Oh no! Look at him circling his prey. Why are you going outside?
Or not. Okay.
Why did you do that? You had the perfect opportunity there. As Champa leaps to the top rope.
And then leaps outside the ring for a diving elbow drop all the way down to the mat. And a discus lariat of his own. Almost insult to injury there.
I would think so. But now just waiting in the ring as Luke Harper lays motionless on the outside. Champa very smart, very wise, taking the time to regain his composure inside the ring here as Luke Harper struggles to get to his feet here.
Count of 4.
There we go. Back up to the apron, though. Like to see this. Oh, no.
What are we going to see here? We spoke about this on Monday Night Raw. That savage Widow's Bell DDT. I believe that's what he calls it. I had time to do a little bit more research and figure out what the name of that move was in the time since we left Spain.
Well, I would say, indeed, Luke Harper's bell is rung here right now as he's lining up for that vicious knee. One more time, and he actually hits it here.
Beautiful running knee to the side of the head. And that's it. That's got to be it for Luke Harper at this point. Why is Champa not going for the pin here? Instead, he's going for a Texas Cloverleaf.
Rope
right
break.
in the ropes.
I think that Damaso Champa wants to show what he's made of here tonight, Astra. He wants to put down this newcomer, Luke Harper, and show that SmackDown is his place now.
In the middle of the ring, going for fairy tale ending. And he nails it.
Oh, this got to be it for Luke Harper here right now. Here we go. What?
Just about a 3 count. Damaso Ciampa almost added another victory to his win column, and now taking out the referee as a result.
Champa, maybe if you did not wait so much in between the maneuvers, that would have been it. But you gave Harper the time to recuperate, get back to his feet, regain his composure a little bit there.
Indeed, but now he's just unhinged and just losing it.
Rightfully so. He's just pummeling Luke Harper as the ref struggles to his feet there. But it's back up now. Now Ciampa needs to try to go for a pinfall here or something.
Discus lariat from Harper into the pin.
Incredible. Out of nowhere, the discus lariat takes Ciampa's flipping head off.
Absolutely incredible victory from Luke Harper. Big victory indeed from a man who just challenged John Cena for the championship.
Luke Harper is back, and he seems to be a whole new vicious competitor. I cannot wait to see what happens, but thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you on Monday.